Hi, I'm Dani Reeves with DLXVRSN magazine, and today we have three special guests with us: Travis Scribner, Brennan Drew, and Anand Nair from WESTPAC Wealth Partners. Well, thank you guys so much for being here. But let's start off. Travis, tell us a little bit about WESTPAC Wealth Partners.
Yeah, WESTPAC Wealth Partners is a full-service financial planning firm. We've got offices all over the West Coast, hence the name WESTPAC, Western Pacific Wealth Partners, focusing on working with small businesses, individuals, families, around all areas of their financial lives.
Okay, I can't lie, you guys. I get so nervous when it comes to money. I feel like this is like the biggest part of our lives is managing our money. What can you tell us about, why are we so nervous about money? See, I'm like fumbling over my words. I can't even ask the question.
It's all good.
It makes me nervous.
I think we hear this a lot from people. Money is a big aspect in our lives, you know, outside of our health, our relationships with our loved ones, friends and family and everything. I think money is probably that third role in being a big factor to our happiness. And I think most people, it creates anxiety just simply based on lack of knowledge or lack of understanding, or even not knowing who to turn to get that lack of knowledge. So I think it's really common for people to feel that way.
I'm not the only one.
No, not at all.
It's pretty common.
And yeah, I think that the more that you're educated around any topic in life, I think that helps alleviate that anxiety and lower that stress level for people.
So Brennan, that's what you guys do at WESTPAC?
Absolutely. I mean, from a very high level perspective, what I always say is we help people just make better financial decisions, help you evaluate everything and the ripple effect that one decision can make throughout your entire financial picture. And really focus on education, because if we focus on educating our clients, then they're smart people. They're good at making smart decisions. It's just helping arm them with the knowledge and the confidence to feel like they're on the right path in their life and can achieve their hopes and dreams.
Yeah, I think that's exactly it. I think it's just being a tour guide through people's financial lives. It's our job to help explain and educate what these different financial instruments do, so our clients can become the individual hero of their own story, right? So that's our job.
So you could make me feel more comfortable and confident in my financial decisions.
That's the goal.
That's the goal, okay. But there's more than just financial planning. You guys actually have a book right now.
Yep.
Congratulations, first and foremost.
Yeah, we're excited.
Yeah. And then why don't you tell us a little bit about what we can expect from the book?
Sure, it's called, the book's title is Financial Malpractice, and we wrote it specifically for our physicians that we were dealing with, but it's great relevant content for everybody, right? It talks about student loans, things like that, as they're leaving their educational fees behind, moving into careers, how they plan for retirement, and just some of the things that we want them to know moving forward in their financial wellness, right? And so we're really excited about it. It's a #1 bestseller already, so we're best-selling authors, right? Love that part. And we're just really glad to be part of our clients' lives in that aspect as well.
Now, you said it's kind of geared towards doctors, but that's not the only people. Everybody can kind of read this book, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
I
There's
could
so
walk
much.
by and find something in that book that I could apply to my own life.
I think we put a lot of ourselves into that, and a lot of the knowledge that we brought to the table over long-spanning careers. And so it just gives a lot of relevant information to anybody that picks up that book.
Right. Well, I need to know, because most people are bad with their money, obviously. That's
Keeps us
why you guys
employed.
are- Right, you
Yeah,
guys
that's
are
good.
here. How did you guys get interested in helping people with money? How did this happen?
So I've been in banking and investments for about 18 years now. And I think one of the biggest pieces for me was when I was in the banking industry, I saw a lot of people that just didn't have the right guidance. And I've seen people that have lost spouses, and when they turn to their advisors that were supposed to be in their corner, they just didn't give them the right avenues to go to. And that was painful for me, right? So these were people that were in my lives that we were taking care of over a long period of time. And it gave me a reason to really fight for them. And to provide that education, to give them that background was really important to me. And this gives me the platform to do that.
Brennan, how did you get into this?
Mine was actually kind of by accident. In college, I wanted to get out of college and I wanted to work in some sort of like private equity or what I considered to be like big time finance. I thought like financial advising for individuals and businesses and that kind of stuff was kind of like, that's low level finance stuff. Like, I'm a big deal. And I actually kind of fell into it by happenstance through a relationship that I had, a mentor that I had in my life that was an extremely successful business owner and a close person to me, and was like, hey, if this is the avenues that you're looking at going, you should really consider meeting with somebody to explore an opportunity out here in Vegas. And I was really against it coming out here from Chicago and just what Vegas was and everything. But yeah, now I've been here almost 9 years, and what really made me kind of reshape my understanding of the industry and everything is a lot what Anand was saying. You don't, at that big level, private equity, all that kind of stuff, like you don't really see the impact you're making on a family or a closely held business or just in people's lives. Where now, after doing this a little while, like you get to actually see the fruits of people's labor come to fruition. You get to see like the impact that you can make in somebody's life, and I think that's
really special.
That's the good feeling that you get.
That seems like a lot of responsibility though, because you are basically managing someone's family.
Yeah, I mean, that's it. I think we take what we do very seriously. I think, it's a little bit different, my story coming in than theirs is. I was the only child from a single parent home, and I watched my mom struggle around money and around finance, and I think at a subconscious level that left some kind of impact on me of wanting to understand, how money is earned, how money's made, how it should be taken care of, and becoming a steward of that for myself and my family, and then now relating that to our clients, because you said it right. Money is just the result of people's hard work, right? When we're looking at someone's investment statement or 401k statement, it's not just numbers on a page. That's the result of years or a lifetime of work. It's their life's work that they're entrusting to us, and I think we take that very seriously. And understanding we say math is not money and money is not math, right? We can solve things with pretty simple arithmetic or division or subtraction, but it's so much more than that. Right, we've got to understand the human element when we're dealing with someone's money, and I think we take that very seriously in our own lives and with our clients.
And if there's one thing that our viewers could focus on with their money, what is that?
I think liquidity is huge for people. I think a lot of times people, when they make investments or make long-term decisions, they kind of put money in a box where they may not be able to touch that money or have to pay a lot of taxes and penalties. If you really focus.
Do you have any real life testimonies that maybe some of us can really relate to?
I think that's important, right? Yeah, absolutely. We have a couple of them in there. We had the opportunity to have a couple of our clients actually do interviews for the book, talk about their experiences and really what drives them. And there's a few in there that are very relevant to things that are occurring in today's society and what they're trying to accomplish. One of them talks about a story of one of our physicians that was paying off their student loans extremely fast. They wanted to focus on that. And then as we've been helping them over the last couple of years, we adjusted that focus, and then she was able to actually open a practice for her pediatric firm and really get everything going and moving forward in the right direction. We have another one of our physicians that really didn't have a good planning team around them, and we were able to step in, help them put those teams together, and now everybody's really working cohesively together. And that's phenomenal for them, and they're doing extremely well when it comes to growing their business. And so we're really excited about those.
We're really excited for you. And on where can our viewers find your book?
Well, it's on Amazon right now, so Financial Malpractice, you punch that right in, it'll pull right up. We'd love to sit and tell you a little bit more about it, and we're really excited about where it's going and the direction that it's taking our practice as well.
Over the course of a number of years, we found ourselves working with a lot of physicians, medical professionals, doctors, dentists, and so we figured we could create a resource for them. And so the three of us decided to partner up and write a book called Financial Malpractice: From Residency to Retirement. And it essentially encompasses everything a medical professional would go through, from their soul-crushing student loans to the financial planning that they're going to need throughout the course of their career. So it's essentially a handbook for any medical professional on what it is that they should be doing with their money and how they should be managing it.
You heard it here at Deluxe Version Magazine. You could give us all one tip on how to better manage our money. What would it be?
I think if anything, you take anything away, the most important thing for any client or any person is your rate of savings is going to be far more important than your rate of return. You have to become a world-class saver. The only way we can have more tomorrow is to defer some of our happiness to the future version of ourselves. So no matter what advisor you're working with, your rate of savings is always going to be more important than the rate of return which you earn.
Well, I think you guys gave us some valuable information. I'm really excited to check out your book. And thank you guys so much for joining us today. It was a pleasure.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
And you're watching Deluxe Version Magazine.